Now, the next match we're going to preview today is Trinidad and Tobago versus Panama, playing their quarterfinals match in the Gold Cup tournament. SBR contributor Rodolfo is right here on the line. He's going to preview the match, and stay tuned for his top tip at the end. Now, Trinidad and Tobago beat Mexico to first place in Group C with 2 wins and a draw and 9 goals total. Panama ended third in Group A with 3 draws and 3 goals. I'm predicting a comfortable Trinidad and Tobago win. The odds on the three-way line are saying something slightly different. So what are you thinking?
Well, I think this is gonna be a very interesting match, though. We have two separate styles. Trinidad and Tobago is playing open football. They're fast. They're being clinical. They're being very clinical in the final third. And my God, yesterday they scored 4 goals against Mexico. Not that Mexico has been doing great, but I mean 4 goals in a match against Mexico. I mean that's pretty good.
Yeah.
So I think Trinidad, is playing opening here. They're not playing hardcore defense like other teams, like Honduras or even Panama are playing. On the other hand, Panama, I think they're going backwards a little bit from what they did in the last Gold Cup. In the last Gold Cup, they reached the final by playing very vertical football. They were attacking offensive football, but now it seems like they have issues in the transition in the midfield to send those passes to the forwards, Blas Perez and Luis Tejada. They're great forwards, but the problem is that not many balls are getting in there, and when the balls are getting in there, they're not being clinical. They can't put games away. They seem like they can't put games away. I think that this match, this match, it can go either. It can really go either way, though.
Really? I don't know. Again, like that match that Trinidad sort of enter from, I'm more inclined to back Trinidad and Tobago here on the three-way line. But Panama are the favourites, 2.7 Labrooks. Trinidad and Tobago, 3.1 William Hill, and the draw, 3.1 Coral. There's also value, if we think it could go either way, then obviously to back either Panama or Trinidad to qualify. Panama is 1.8, Trinidad and Tobago, 1.91. I'm kind of behind Trinidad and Tobago here. Who would you back?
I'll give you the information in here. I'm not going to play the market, but I think that the main reason why Panama is being favored in here is just because of their style of playing, their past results. Their coach is El Bolillo Gomez, who is from Colombia. He was also a coach from the Colombian team. His style of playing is going to be securing the back, moving midfield, and trying to find those spaces up front. He's not going to play an open game with Trinidad and Tobago, though. He's just not going to swap punches against them. He's gonna try to prevent those fast breaks from Trinidad and Tobago, and I think that's where Trinidad is gonna get hurt, though, because so far they haven't played against a team that can actually secure defense first. When they played to Guatemala, I mean they steamrolled them 3-1. They were winning 3-0 in the first 25 minutes. When they played Mexico, 4 goals. When they played Cuba was probably the one that put the most defensive approach to them, and it was only 2 goals. Panama, they're pit bulls. They're gonna go hard in every tackle. I think Trinidad is gonna have a tough time because their game is not gonna be as fluent. So I think that's the reason Panama is being favored in here. And at the end of the 90 minutes, I'll be honest with you, I don't even think that they're going to be a winner of the 90 minutes. I think this is going to be a draw in 90 minutes, and then this is going to go to extra time. And I think in extra time or in penalties, I think Panama has the edge, and I think Panama is going to make it to the next round.
All right, well, you're convincing me to look at other markets here, so let's take a look at goals. Now, whilst Trinidad and Tobago pocketed 9 goals, they also conceded 5. So do you expect goals from both sides in this match? Both teams to score 2.3.
I do expect goals from both, and the reason why is because Trinidad and Tobago, they play in open football. So when you play open football, you're going to leave the spaces. So spaces, if the forwards and the midfield from Panama are able to capitalize that, they're going to transform into goals. So I expect Panama to score, but I don't expect Trinidad just to sit back and say, oh, you know what, I just got to score 1 goal. I'm done. No, they're going to go for it, and I think they're going to find the net too. Again, I think it's going to be a draw in the 90 minutes. I think this is going to be a 1-1 in the 90 minutes, and then we may see overtime, though.
Oh, all right then. Well, yeah, because the under there has the lowest odds, 1.45 Labrooks. The over is 2.8. But what is the best way to play this match?
My top tip for this one is going to be both teams to score at 2.30.
Okay, wonderful. Rodolfo, thank you for joining us today.